Good morning, everyone. Oh, I made it like on time. I got out of bed on time. It's crazy. How does that shit even happen? Start the first sprint at 6:10. That should give all us morning folk time to get some coffee and make it in here. Hope you're all doing well. Sending up messages. All right. E. All right. Sent out the messages. Chatting with a friend for a moment who should be here. Oh, both Anna and Dee have responded. Friend Friyay, who's been here before a lot, went to Canada yesterday. He's like, I had no idea what's over just over the border. I'm like, more of the same, I bet, because geography doesn't really usually change that much right at the border. At least not, between Canada and the United States, it doesn't. Pretty much the same both ways. That's weird. I liked all these posts, all these comments, and then the likes disappeared. Whack. Good morning, Anna and Dee. And Dee. I'm like, Dee. Who looks like a broom. Well, I do have the advantage of taking my hair off when I go to sleep on it. That helps it look a lot better in the morning. You only need to wash wigs like roughly every 2 weeks. I mean, I guess if you sweat a lot and you wear the same wigs a lot, you should wash them more often. But I'm not a big sweater, and I rotate my wigs. Telling you, wig life is the best. Having natural hair, I don't know, it's kind of a pain. No, I'd kill for natural hair. It looks like Medusa. So Eva looks in the morning because she refuses to put her hair up when she sleeps. She doesn't like. She never puts her hair up. So all year round, she has thick hair. Like in 2 days, it will be like matted. Like you think you might have to cut it off, kind of matted. So she has to brush it every day, or it's like it takes me 30 minutes to get the matting out if we don't brush it every day, morning and before bed. So she has ridiculously thick hair, and she never puts it up. It's always down. Swimming, sleeping, working out, everything. It's kind of crazy. Although to be honest, I think it's how I would roll too, because I never put my wigs back. Most wigs don't really go well being put back, but I never do. I've just gotten used to like doing things with hair in my face all the time. It can be a pain for gardening when you're like bending over, looking down, trying to do something, and it's just hair. Morning broom face. Oh, let's check it out, Anna. Oh, it says failed to load image. No. Let me check on messenger.com. Sometimes that works. There it is. Oh, you look so cute right at your computer there, Anna. Look, there's me on your screen. Your hair doesn't look that bad. You're giving yourself a bad rap, Anna. Oh, so you get the pool hair then, eh? Yeah, Eva gets really cool curls from chlorine. I actually really keep careful to keep the metal content in our pool low though, because she's in the beginning of this winter, spring and summer. She's in the pool so much her hair will turn green. So I have to use the stuff that just keeps the copper out of the pool to make it so she doesn't end up with green hair. But yeah, she gets gorgeous curls, and her hair just gets bleached by the sun in the summertime. Little Minx doesn't need to use sunscreen. It's like it's not fair. Like Eva's complexion is as pale as mine, and she doesn't burn because she's half Italian and Filipino. So she's got a little more southern skin than I have. Oh, I should get some music going at least for myself. I guess I could have started sooner, but I don't know if I was ready to start right at like 6:05. I need a few more minutes. Get a little more coffee into myself. So yesterday I did another blueberry sage photo shoot. That was fun. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but I got some stuff done. There you go. More coffee. I did replant my orchid yesterday though, so that was good. It was. Do I have the original pot? The original pot wasn't significantly bigger than this, just like a little bit bigger than this pot. And now it's in this pot. Man, this pot's heavier than I remembered it being. But yeah, I'm trying a bit of a different track with the orchid because oh gee, a bunch of water came out. Um, like orchids, they don't have roots that go in the ground, and they like naturally they grow. Um, they grow on trees, So these air roots, I actually learned this just the other day. These air roots that they have, these are actually like water retaining sheaths, and the actual roots are inside. And my old pot, the roots were really packed in there. All the medium was packed together. So this one I've got them a lot more spaced out, so that they can actually like get their moisture out of the air. And then what I'm going to do is just keep the moss in here moist. There's wood chips in the bottom, so that um, the wood chips will hold on to moisture. And then, if the moss dries out too much, the wood chips will release some of the moisture they're holding into the moss. So it should keep the whole thing going. And to be honest, the moss should actually stay alive as well. And that will be good for it too, because then the moss will hold on to moisture from being alive. Oh my God, it's 6:10. It's time to go. That suddenly just snuck right up on me. And now Anna's off getting coffee. Well, let's hit it, and I'll see you guys in 20 minutes at 1:30. Sprints up, ladies. Let's see what I got. $250. Ta-da! Oh, everyone else too. $280. You got me beat, Anna. I on my OnlyFans asking me if he's ever going to see videos of me pleasuring myself. And I'm like, nope, no, you're not. I wonder if he has like a different interpretation of what the word nudity means, because I said I'm not going to do nudity. Wow, D, that's amazing. I'm still in this spot where my characters are all kind of following each other, and I'm trying to make their discoveries as they go, as they're in this pursuit, unique and interesting, and not just every ship thing like, hey, look, there's the thing, follow that trail, you know. Oh, so my video on TikTok that had 65,000 views, it got put back up. Ironically, one from like the 31st hasn't been put back up yet, which is like just me dancing pretty innocently. But I'll take what I can get. Oh, I guess it has 63,000. And my one of the yellow cats we put up yesterday is at 29,000 views. I'm really glad too. It gives me a lot of optimism that I'm not going to get everything new. Ironically, the one where I'm like wearing the cat suit with just like the green front and like the buttons, kind of military style, where I'm just like talking about strawberries and like looking through the strawberries. Yeah, that one got taken down. I'm like, what? Really? People, come on. All right. Next one, we'll start at 6:40 and we'll go to 7. And that'll be the 2 that I'll be doing. I'll be back on probably at 1 o'clock Eastern. So you're 7 o'clock, Anna, after this. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. Today's Friday, not Monday. God, I'm a mess. I'm not going to be back on later today. I'd been planning out my month when I was going to be sprinting Monday, and then I got thinking this was Monday. No, Jill and I are going for mani pedis and then lunch today. Oh no, we're just going for pedicures. I'm sorry, Anna. I got you all excited, and then I let you down. Holy shit! So this dude messages me on Instagram saying that saying like, hey, I will pay you for foot pictures. And I'm like, I will sell foot pictures for money, right? Like, it's pictures of my feet. What do I care? Um, I do too. This is perfect too, that the petty's happening day. So I said, like, well, I don't know, how much do you pay for pictures? He's like, it depends on how many pictures you send. I'm like, well, that's not helpful. So I'm like, what if I sent you 10 pictures of my feet? And he's like, I will pay you $300 for 10 pictures of your feet. And what was it? $500 for 2 videos. We'll absolutely do that. Let's kick him in the bzz. I know, right? Like, who has $500 to pay for two pictures of, like, certainly there have to be like a million pictures of women's feet on the internet already. Why is this guy paying $500? Like, right, D? It's like, I will sell foot pictures all fucking day if I can make that money. Forget writing. I'm just a foot whore now. Oh my god. Oh, wouldn't this be funny if like I stopped coming to all the writing conventions? Be like, where'd Mel go? Like, oh, she's just a foot slut now. She just makes her living selling pictures of her feet on the internet. 44-year-old trans woman becomes fetish model, makes a living. I'm glad, Anna. I'm glad. It's perfect. I'm getting pedicures today. Maybe I could get Jill in. Maybe I could like say like, what if there's two foot whores in this video? What will you pay us then? Uh, right? I'm here for it. That's like easy work. I'm gonna live on the beach. Of course, I'm allergic to the sun, so I'll live on the beach in a cat suit, but that's fine. I'll just make sure that my cat suit has like zippers on the calves so I can like pull it up easily, take some foot pics, and then, slide it on back down. I should ask him if he wants pictures of my feet in latex socks too. I'm really curious how we handle this transaction. Oh, right. Foot porn queen. Enough of all this latex and having to like fully rubber up and like garden and sweat my skin right off. I'm just taking foot pics now. Except I like the other thing I just described, so I'd probably still do it anyway. But yeah. Yesterday I was wearing my yellow cat suit while I was out doing work in the backyard, and right across, like right out the window here, they were taking a tree out. And the way they take trees out here is different than how they take trees out in other places. What happens is they bring a motherfucking huge crane. It's probably got like a 60-foot boom arm on it. And they crank that sucker up. Actually, it's probably bigger than that because this was probably a 60-foot tall tree. And the truck's out in the street. It's probably an 80-foot long crane arm at least. And they bring that sucker up over the tree, and a guy's hanging from chains. There's actually sort of a seat for him on this thing. They get up to the top tree, and he wraps the chains around the top of the tree, like not all the way to the top, but pretty high up. And then he shimmies down the tree like a friggin' monkey, and then cuts off the tree about 10 feet above the ground. And then the crane just lifts it out, and they lay it down on the street, and they've got a forklift and the mulching machine right there. So that tree is like wood chips in like 10 minutes tops. So this tree had four main trunks. So they took each one of these main trunks out, and they're like lifting them up over a house, just beep, beep, just pulling this tree right through the air, up over a house. And then they grabbed the last part of the stump. They cut it all the way down to the bottom. They grabbed the 10-foot part of the stump, lifted that up over everything. And I want to say in 45 minutes, this entire tree was gone. From when they showed up to when they were done, 45 minutes, the tree was gone, and it was wood chips. No worry about trees falling down or anything like that. It's just, it's amazing. It's so wild to watch. So I'm in my yellow rubber cat suit watching them do this in the backyard. And the dude with the chainsaw had to like really concentrate. He kept looking at me. I'm like, watch what you're doing, buddy. You are wielding a chainsaw 60 feet in the air. Be careful. Anyway, it's time for us to sprint. So I will see you ladies in 20 minutes, 7 at the top of the hour. Bye. Oops, prints up, everyone. I wrote another 230 words. Unfortunately, the foot guy is a scam. I'm all bummed. I knew it was too good to be true when he said $500 for 2 videos. Like, what's this guy rolling in it? Like, do I have to be masturbating while doing? Like, what's the deal? He wanted $31 up front for an attorney fee to be sent to like some random PayPal address. I'm like, yeah, no, no. I told him if he wants it, he can. I'll put them up as a product on Etsy, and he can buy them. And I'll just set it as a digital product, and it will show as being delivered, and I'll be set. But I ain't randomly PayPaling money. So I've asked him now. He's like, I can show you my verified ID to prove that I'm real, which doesn't tell me anything, right? Like it's some ID from another country. How can I bet it? But so I told him to hold up the ID in one hand next to his face and hold up 3 fingers at the other hand. Man, that finger looks chonky. Um, so we'll see what he does. I'm gonna make him dance now. Nice, Anna. All right, it is time for me to jet. I got to get ready for the day, and yeah, I know, right? It doesn't prove anything. You're just some dude because he's never allowed to be in my country. So what can I do about it? Just be some dude holding up some ID. It could be printed on a piece of cardboard for all I could tell in a picture. But, yeah, I'm bummed. It would have been kind of fun. Hey, he's actually from Indiana, but he can't. He's not holding up the other hand. See, that's the thing. I'm guessing this guy, as a scammer, is like he has someone's picture of them holding up an ID. Because I'm sure you can find those on the internet because people are dumb, and he'll just use that. But like, you know, if I ask him to hold up the ID and hold up a hand with 3 fingers and he can't do it, then boom, stolen ID. Anyway, he did, but I don't think it's really him. He's like, I can't do to hold up my other hand because then how am I going to hold the phone? I'm like, put your phone down, use a timer, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to go. Bummed I'm not going to be a foot porn queen. I was getting a pedicure today and everything. It would have been perfect. But as soon as he said that much money, I'm like, okay. If you said $20, I'd be like believing he's a real. It's for real. But $500 now. Um, but I will see you guys later. Yeah, exactly. All right. I'll see you guys later. I might do this on the weekend. I'm not sure, but definitely back on Monday. So have a good one. Bye. Is he handsome? I missed that comment. Not especially, no. All right, bye.